you probably know that a goal is incredibly important for achieving success. But what if I told you that you'll never achieve it? And you're probably wondering why. The reason is that your self-image is holding you back. Self-image is the way you see yourself. It's your identity. Your self-image is made up of all the experiences you've gone through and the beliefs you've adopted throughout your life, especially as a child. You need to understand that you right now are not capable of achieving your goal. You will never achieve your goal as the person you are now, because the person you are now was only capable of achieving what you've already been able to achieve. I remember when I set a goal to build an attractive physique, but I wasn't able to build it because my self-image was holding me back. Because at that time, I saw myself as a skinny guy who spends all days playing video games. The real change happened only when I started seeing myself as someone capable of building that physique. I started watching all the fitness content on YouTube, and I started getting interested in how they live, what they eat, what they do during the day, and how they lead their lives, and I started doing what they do. This made me, over time, adopt their personality traits, and thanks to that, I was able to become the person who was capable of building that attractive physique. So if you want to achieve your new goals, you have to become a new person who will be able to achieve them, someone who deserves those goals. Because we don't achieve goals, we achieve personalities. We become new people who can then achieve new goals. That's why, if you want to effectively change your life and finally achieve your goals, you first have to reprogram your identity into one that will be able to lead you to those goals. You need to eliminate the person you are now and create a new person who will be able to achieve those goals. Because you will be able to achieve and maintain the level of success that your self-image is capable of achieving and maintaining. So, if you're struggling with a bad habit, the reason you haven't been able to break free from it is that every time you made some progress, your subconscious mind saw that it didn't align with your identity. So, you went back to your bad habit because it became a part of your identity. That's why, if you want to get rid of that bad habit, you first need to start seeing yourself as someone who doesn't have that bad habit. And the same goes for everything. Realize that how your life looks now and who you are is 100% your responsibility. There is no mysterious force holding you back. It's all you. And I think this shouldn't make you scared, because it means you have full control over your life. So, how can you become that new person? First, you need to set clear goals for yourself. If you don't know what you want to achieve, the foundation for achieving anything is to think about what you actually want to achieve. And if you don't know what you want to achieve, think about what you don't want to achieve. Think about how you don't want your life to look, how you don't want to look, with whom you don't want to be in a relationship, what you don't want to do every day, how much money isn't enough, and what kind of environment you wouldn't want to live in. Answer these questions for yourself, because once you do it, you'll actually know what you want to achieve. Because what you want to achieve will simply be the exact opposite of what you don't want to achieve. Now, when you know what you want to achieve, you need to think deeply about who you need to become in order to achieve those goals. Remember that you're not focusing on what you want to achieve, but on who you need to become in order to achieve it. Think about what skills you need to learn, what character traits you need to have, what beliefs you need to accept, or what beliefs you need to eliminate. Answer these questions in detail, because this is what determines whether you'll achieve your desired success or not. If you haven't achieved any of your goals yet, it means that you don't have the skills, character traits, and beliefs that would allow you to achieve them. It also means that until now, you've been okay with not achieving them. You can tell me that it's not true and that it frustrates you that you haven't achieved your goals yet. But the truth is that if you really wanted to achieve them, you would have already done it. Success comes only from dissatisfaction with how your life looks right now, because you will only make progress when you are dissatisfied with how your life looks right now. And if you want to feel dissatisfaction, you first need to raise your minimal standards. You need to start seeing yourself as someone who deserves more. You are not the best version of yourself that you can dream of. You are the worst version of yourself that you are willing to accept. That's why if you want to raise your success, you must first raise your minimum standards. That's why so many people are unable to achieve anything, because their minimum standards are fulfilled by engaging in all those bad habits. But before we move on to how to change your identity, I need to warn you about something. This process won't be easy. It will be painful, and it will require a lot of sacrifices from you. But I can tell you that it's truly worth it, because this pain will be the effect of eliminating your old self. To achieve anything in life, you must first become the person who deserves it, and the price you have to pay to become that person is pain. Alright, so let's now discuss how you can change your identity to one that will be able to lead you to your goals. Number 1. Visualization. You need to start seeing yourself achieving your goals. Visualization is a powerful technique because our mind can't tell the difference between our imagination and reality. So every day, for at least a few minutes, visualize yourself as the person you want to become. This way, you will program your subconscious mind to start thinking and acting like that person. And this is extremely important, because 80% of the things you do subconsciously. If you're sitting with bad posture right now, it's because your subconscious told you to do so. So in order to become a new and better version of yourself, you must first reprogram your subconscious mind. Number 2. Affirmations. You need to start repeating affirmations to yourself every day about who you want to be in the present tense. If you keep repeating the right affirmations, they will lead you to do the things you should be doing. I remember when I had a problem with not doing some things as well as I knew I could do them. Of course, I still did everything I needed to do, but there were small mistakes. So I started telling myself that I am a solid and disciplined person, and I always finish everything perfectly. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And guess what happened over time? I got rid of that problem. I started doing everything solidly, and there were no mistakes in my work. So I became the person I wanted to be by reprogramming my subconscious mind. Number 3. Action. In reality, action is the result of your subconscious mind and your identity. If you implement the previous 2 things into your life, they will lead you to do all the things you need to do automatically. Because your brain will start thinking like the person you want to become, so you will start doing things that will bring you closer to your goals. Because when you become the person capable of achieving all those goals, doing all the things that will lead you to them will be automatic. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more advice that will help you improve your life.